yesterday I made some soap dough and I used fragrance oil. I know a lot of you don't use fragrance oil in your soap dough, so this isn't such a big deal, but I mean, I think it might help with understanding the consistency of cold processed soap. I made this big batch, which I've cut quite a few pieces off of. I'll show you this. And this, you can see cracked. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. It cracked down the center, which means it overheated. And when I make the soap dough, I don't put any additives in it. I just put it in the mold and then cover it with plastic wrap to try and keep the air off of it because I don't like soda ash. But this was made with gingerbread fragrance oil from Candle Science. And it's a great scent, and I think it'll behave okay, but it also smells like it has cinnamon and clove in it. And both of those I know to overheat soaps. So fragrance oils really behave very differently in soap. I think that the suppliers do their best to explain how they behave, and they sell them for a lot of different reasons, you know, candles and wax melts and things like that. So it's not just the cold processed soap makers that they're trying to appeal to, but for this channel, that's what we're talking about, cold processed soap. So it gelled. So when it overheats, it gels, no matter what. And that is strictly, this is exactly the same fragrance or same recipe. It came out of the same master batch. I controlled my environment perfectly, and I don't know if you can see, but let's see if I can show you. There's like a orange peel effect on here, and it's because it gelled. Now it's still pliable. Here, let me show you. So the center part is still pliable, like that. But there's a grainy quality to it that I personally don't care for. And it makes it a little sticky. And it breaks it apart somehow. You can see the texture of it. Let's see, make sure I can show you. The texture of it is like, it's just a grainy quality that I don't care for. So in order not to, I'll put all this and slowly mash it all together so I can utilize it because these are for my holiday. But the edges get really hard, like waxy hard, and they're hard to get like super, super smooth. So, and once I do it, it seems okay, but I can still feel like little pieces in there and it won't roll out smoothly. So that's really difficult. So then I used warm caramel from Aztec, and in the same master batch, look how wonderful that is. That is perfect. Can't even ask for better. It looks like non-sticky gum, maybe. I don't even know how to describe it. That's why I try to show you as often as I can what a good quality soap dough looks like. So, you know, just like with any craft, you're not going to get the knowledge of what you're doing just by reading. You have to actually do it. And, you know, nowadays we have so many, you know, so much screen time. And I think it's really important to understand your environment by touching and doing and feeling it and trying to comprehend it. So I'm trying to share with you something that I absorbed by the process of making soap dough. I might be inept in sharing it, but I'm hoping that the point gets across because this is the same warm caramel, and it's just, this is going to be lovely. It's not my desired. I wanted gingerbread cookies and gingerbread soap samples to look like, I'll put a picture in, but to look like gingerbread and smell like gingerbread this year. I didn't scent them last year, and but I have warm caramel, so that'll do. And I'll make another gingerbread, but I don't think it's going to go very well. And the reason being because it gels, and there isn't anything much I can do about that. And so you can kind of see, let's see here, you can kind of see how sort of shiny and waxy it is, but how grainy it is. Like, this will work. I mean, it's not, I'm not going to throw it out right yet, but see, just when it breaks right there, and if you can see this, see the difference of that? Let me see. See the difference in that? And that is really important when you're making soap dough. Again, I know that a lot of people don't put fragrance oil in their soap dough, but you might get some information for this for your cold process in general, because I used to be really concerned when I would get this sort of orange peel effect. Like, you can kind of see this orange peel effect where it's bumpy, and I don't care for that at all. And I don't gel my soap, so I was unfamiliar with that, but I can see that that is an effect from a combination of things, from the fragrance oil and from the gelling. And that's not to disparage any gelled soaps, because they come out with such amazing colors, but because my goal is to have a super smooth, this is not it, by the way, a super smooth soap dough. And it's not just that, but I like my bars to be abundantly shiny, like where you touch the soap bar and you misperceive it as maybe plastic because it's so perfect and shiny. I don't always achieve that, but that's my goal. Anyway, I hope this helped, and that's all I know for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. Share the channel, and that's always supportive. Even no matter what, it's always supportive. So again, thank you. Bye.